I know this is a cliche saying, take responsibility for your actions, right? But, just to go a little bit more in depth with it and maybe how I apply it to myself, something I've learned in the past year or two, especially at work, is sometimes the best action is no action. People don't always treat each other right, and people don't always make the right decisions, and they don't always support each other. And sometimes it does not warrant a reaction by me. Certainly not an overreaction. So that is something that I believe has served me well, where I'll see things and I'll deal with things with people, and I'll go, you know what? I'm not going to get involved with this, because it's only going to hurt me. It's only going to hurt my relationship with them, and it's only going to get in the way of me being able to do my job, and it's only going to cause me stress. So it's just a lesson I've learned. To say the wrong thing in return, that's my bad. To do the wrong thing. I've learned that lesson as of late, and it's just something I can pass along. Another one is, I have a side hustle. I make investments in stocks and do swing trading, and sometimes I do well. I do well with it. I'm profitable, and last year was a really good year for me. This first couple days of this year actually have been very bad, and that's my own fault. And then I had to think about that today. I put too much risk on the table. I had too much money in Netflix. I'm confident in my decisions, but sometimes you over allocate, and you got to be careful in life. You got to be careful with your money. You got to be careful how you treat people. You got to be careful with the things that you say, and you got to be careful with the direction you take with your career and who you surround yourself with. That's a big one too. You got to surround yourself with people that care about you and that you are willing to care about. Because it's very easy to surround yourself with people that don't care about you. And vice versa, you got to be willing to support those people in return. That has to be important to you, or myself. So these are things that I try to be cognizant and be responsible about. I hope that helps somebody.